Cheers. Welcome back, Sleep Nation. Wow, girl, I was like in the splash zone here. I do actually. I like the sparkling Trader Joe's. I have green tea. You have white tea.
I have white tea, pomegranate.
Mine is green tea with pineapple juice.
We need to reach out to Trader Joe's.
Yeah,
We have
these are
recorded
good.
a couple episodes with our very favorite things from Trader Joe's.
Yeah. And only 10 calories.
On today's episode,
Yeah.
we are going to find out if Dan bought a new mattress.
Although it's going to be fun because we're going to tell them all about our adventure tonight, which was to several shopping establishments.
So this
For mattresses.
episode, we are done with our conference and we went shopping.
We went Thelma and Louise to the mattress store for you, Sleep Nation. For you. We went to Sleep Number and we went to
Ashley, which had Tempur-Pedic,
They had Tempur-Pedic, Stearns and Foster, a couple other
Casper.
brands. Casper. Yeah, lots. We tried a lot too.
And we met some really fun people.
Oh yeah.
So we are probably going to try and edit some of that video in.
We'll probably have some B-roll. Although, full disclosure, we're kind of learning how to do B-roll still. So
Yeah, and they weren't really excited to have us there. So
no. When we showed up and they saw we had microphones, they instantly pointed it out.
Yeah, they were,
and we were like
a little off. Anyway,
we
it's
like,
okay. I took some
sorry.
footage anyway.
You did. Michelle was kind of like Blair Witch Project. Of like she was like it was a little jerky. She was kind of holding it low so like you wouldn't see their face. It was like, especially I feel like Sleep Number was where this was the hardest.
So
let's start with Sleep Number.
Well, so you may know that even prior to this, we get asked a fair amount, like what's the best sleeping position? What's the best mattress?
Or the best pillow. That happens too.
What's the best pillow? What are the best sheets? So a lot of times we will do a little bit of research and we have our own preferences because we're human. This is what happens.
Yep.
And we'll tell you, it really depends. It depends on you, your likes, your dislikes, your budget. And we promised that once we started figuring out how to use our equipment, we would go on assignment and learn a little bit about it. So some of these smarter mattress systems have really kind of harnessed the fact that technology can provide you some information about your sleep. And so the big ones are Sleep Number and Tempur-Pedic. Why are they big? Because they are very, very costly.
They're like the most expensive. Like I feel like, well, the numbers we saw were, I guess it varies, but yeah, I would say they were at the high end.
So yeah, there's a big range, and I think
like
they really
like $10,000 plus for me.
They're very transparent. Sleep Number was a little bit cheaper than the Tempur-Pedic store, and everything's very price fixed. So whether or not you go to Rooms to Go or Ashley or the Tempur-Pedic store, we were cost comparing, and they're actually pretty good. Now, certain times of the year and also probably certain promotions they have to get rid of older products, they will make a little bit more deals, but these are not these are investments. They're not something that you just go to the store and just go get just because you felt like it.
Right.
So even the pillows, they
they
had walls and walls of pillows.
But they looked really nice. I mean,
almost $300 for pillow.
They felt really good. Was it worth $300?
The pillowcase was $50. So at my office, historically, I have purchased pillows through the manufacturers, particularly Contour products, which I love because they have a very, very nice warranty with them for manufacturers and workmanship and everything. The cost of those is not subtle. It's not like picking up a generic pillow from Target.
That's like less than $100 usually.
Less than $100. But these are 2 and 3 times what the pillows cost.
Right. So, a little much. But we did discover there's some really neat features in addition to these power bases, which seem to be the rage.
So let's talk about Sleep Number first.
Yeah, so let's talk about Sleep Number because this is where we saw, which I've only seen this in cars, which I was like, oh
Do you
wow,
have a sleep number?
this is the
Let
bed.
us know.
Oh yeah, let us know if you have shout out if you have a sleep number and why you like it. So I was not aware that now you can have heated and ventilated mattresses. And which it kind of makes sense. I mean, we're both familiar with this kind of bed jet and sleep aid kind of systems, which kind of go over your existing kind of mattress, situation to kind of either heat or cool it. But now the actual mattresses themselves, because Tempur-Pedic has one too. I think it was called their Active Breeze or something like that. Um, but I was like, oh wow, it's like you can have a ventilated mattress with actual air, and they put a little piece of paper or thing on it, and you can see the air go.
I was wondering why that was there
Yeah,
initially, but
right. So anyhow, so yes, let's start with sleep number.
okay. So sleep
Yeah.
number, I did not realize this, but they really basically have one bed.
With
One bed.
lots of different types of
So this makes sense,
variations.
in a like a mall situation. We weren't in a mall; we were in a freestanding store, but
Hmm.
you don't need a lot of space. Now, if you have multiple people in there, there'd be a line out the door because
Hmm.
all of these mattress stores want you to lay down and try them on, right?
Hmm.
So you're seeing all these different beds. They have them all set up a little differently because there's different bases. So like a regular base or a platform type of bed versus these adjustable bases.
Hmm.
So what did you learn about the adjustable base at Sleep Number?
Well, it's sleep number, and well, they all have either the 0G kind of setting. You can elevate your feet, your legs. You can there's vibrations in them too, and sounds, and like under bed lighting. I mean, all those features are kind of standard in terms of like how base kind of things work. I mean, there's different tiers of the bases, but I mean, it was pretty okay. So
It was a like space age remote control,
yeah, the sleep number remote was kind of
bulky.
yeah. I didn't understand why, but
It
I
looked like
mean,
a pyramid.
they don't ask me for my decisions on these things.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, no, I thought it was overall like because sleep number is a little different because there can be one mattress, but it can have two zones in it, and it's an air mattress with an additional. Although it was interesting, like when the guy was like, I said, "Isn't this like an air mattress?" And he's like, "No, it's a sleep system." And I was like, "Well,
Yeah, they drank the Kool-Aid.
yeah, it's still an air mattress, but it does adjust, although it's adjustable. So I guess you have to decide what you like and what your bed partner likes and those things. So
And the other interesting thing about Sleep Number and what he focused on
hmm.
was really trying to tell you about your scores and your sleep scores and
Hmm.
your ranging and how your bed can make your sleep better.
Hmm.
A good bed can make you have comfortable sleep.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure if your bed can kind of help gauge this on you, but
Yeah. I'm not sure what I think about a number and your bed giving you a number.
we were focusing
Yeah.
on, Dan, like your clients.
Hmm.
If you get a score every day,
Oh yeah. Well,
what
so
that would do to you.
yeah, especially for those of us living with insomnia, which is at its core a little bit of an anxiety disorder. And specifically those of us with this kind of variation called orthosomnia, which is where your wearable device,
Orthosomnia.
the influx of, additional data or information makes you worry even more about things. I would imagine that the metrics that your bed is going to give you and the pretty graphs it's going to tell you are going to give you more things to worry about. So that was my primary concern. I was like, the last thing most of our clients really need
Yeah, there's
is
so
that.
many options. I mean,
I would say it's too, but here's the thing that I dislike about it. It's I'm not opposed to data. I think data is fine. What I dislike is the connection that gets drawn between data and what these manufacturers lead you to believe is the conclusion that the data is telling you, when that's not accurate.
that
So
makes sense.
yeah,
So, we left that store. He
yeah.
was working with another client, and that
Well,
person looked like
we weren't gonna be a sale.
they honestly looked like they were having a problem with their device or a problem with something.
Well, he was taking care of them, which is totally
Yeah,
fine.
which is fine.
So then we moved on to the next one.
We moved on to the next one. So, in the same shopping center, we were able to find a furniture store. Shout out to Ashley Furniture. It's a beautiful
Mhm.
store. Had very, very friendly salespeople who really like left us alone for a little bit, which was good. And that allowed me to take a couple little sneak videos again.
Oh yeah.
But they have a lot of different varieties, and we were most interested in Tempur-Pedic. Dan has a
I
Tempur-Pedic
do have a
mattress.
Tempur-Pedic. So, and full disclosure, I think it feels amazing. Like I have a Lux Breeze Tempur-Pedic firm. And it is literally one of the most comfortable beds I've ever slept in. So,
So I was taken around for a little bit.
hmm
Dan, you have some paperwork over
oh,
there
I
that
did.
here I want to read that magazine rack card.
Oh, yeah.
Interesting. Remember, we're at a furniture store. We're not at a clinic visit. We're not trying to infer anything. And I don't know if you can see, but I'm going to read it to you so that we don't have to assume that you can read that quickly. But it says, how do you know your mattress quit working? Okay, so your mattress quit working, the effects of poor sleep, and then it lists things that we've talked about here. So, fatigue, difficulty staying focused, health problems, feeling depressed,
Mm,
skin issues or dark circles. Look, a dermatology problem is from your bed. Okay. Forgetfulness and impaired judgment,
mm-hmm.
weight gain, and diabetes. The cutest little like diabetes thing with
Mm-hmm.
a
An
blood
icon.
thing
Oh,
coming
yeah.
off of it. Life-changing sleep. A furniture store and a bed can change your life.
I mean, I think that might be a little bit of a tough, you
I
know,
don't know. So
thing.
I'm gonna try and post this on our potential webpage /
Yeah,
whatever's
we have
having.
one.
Dan was on the floor of this furniture store.
Oh, I wanted to see how the power
He wanted to
base
see the
looked.
underbelly.
I did. Of these, well, so for the Sleep Nation listeners, what I was really intrigued about is so Tempur-Pedic has these different levels of
Uh
power
huh.
bases,
Uh huh.
and I wanted to look under it and see how it worked. If you're gonna spend $3,000 or $4,000 on a power base, like you got to know how it works,
Right.
Because really, what my first thought is on that thing? When it breaks, how easy is it to repair? And is it covered by a warranty? And the store salespeople are quick to add, oh well, we can add an extended coverage. And I'm like, no. I want to know, does the manufacturer warranty this thing when it breaks?
So if any of you out there are listening and you work at a furniture store, Dan has a public service announcement to tell you about working with clients.
I'm not
Don't make
sure.
assumptions, okay?
Oh, I
We
was like,
enter
I don't know, Michelle. What is that public service announcement?
we enter the store. We are just kind of walking back and we're entering a furniture store, right? You should not assume that the person that you're with is your significant other. You shouldn't assume that your significant
Oh,
other is like of the same sex or an opposite
oh yeah, yeah.
sex.
Well, that's what these people are trying to make a sale, and they're trying to make they're trying to build rapport with
This
you.
generalization,
Yes.
we had to say it actually quite a few times that
Oh, well, we did have
we're
microphones
like
on.
business partners.
Oh, and we had to say that we were coming straight from a podcasting convention, which we were.
Yeah.
And
We're going to get a new
I think
subscriber after it.
I think they just wanted to make a sale. And they were trying as much
They're so cute.
I mean, they were younger. It was
Shout
kind of
out to
adorable.
Leslie.
Yeah. I think they were trying to make a sale. So,
It's cute.
but yes. No, always, but this happens. I mean, I'm sure all of our listeners have been to a car dealership or been to a store where sales are a
I just
focus.
thought it was funny because we actually
Yeah.
were quite transparent and they kept messing up.
Yeah, that's true.
So,
Well, I mean, it's not like, yeah.
anyway, but what we really need to know,
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
what we
What the
really need to
the
know.
juicy part. So, I did get a quote. I got a quote for the price of I wasn't wanted to get a king Tempur-Pedic with the Pro Lux Breeze firm with the Pro base, the ProSmart base, which gives you your sleep IQ score, which even the manager came over and showed me his sleep IQ score on the app. Lots of very interesting graph data on that, by the way. One that I'm like,
Beautiful,
yeah,
beautiful
it really
data.
was pretty. I was like, I would, yeah, I was like, we should buy this and review this on the podcast. So,
So
total,
did we?
did I buy it? Dun dun dun. I did not buy the $11,000 mattress and ProSmart base.
He was close.
But I really wanted to.
He was close.
After seeing some of those people we met at the podcasting convention, I wanted to buy all my family and friends one. But until then, Michelle, you're sleeping on whatever you got.
You're sleeping on whatever you got.
You do. Now,
So-
I still told they did in a very thoughtful way tell me I could finance it for 5 years. I declined.
I bet it's going to be on your list for at some point soon
Mhm.
to be purchasing a new bed.
I will keep thinking about it. And it's not because I dislike my old bed. It's because actually I need a bed in another room in my house. So,
Well, we tried out
Mhm.
beds. We laid on them. We got a really good education from people who
sell us beds.
sell beds
Yep.
and believe that it can improve your healthcare.
Yep.
So,
It'll cure your diabetes, girl.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right.
No,
Sleep
you don't need a
Nation.
GLP. You just need a new bed.
No. Well, you might need both. Depends. If you have a bad bed, it will not help your sleep. That is
So
for sure.
one of the Tempur-Pedic beds actually had this space age holder for a pretty large screen television. So when you're in your zero gravity position,
Oh,
that
yeah.
you can go ahead and watch TV. I was like, I don't even want to get near that because it's just such bad
Because you were
bad habits.
You secret
was-
like I want one.
I was wondering if they were going to have little, like the other store, the Sleep Number store had these little snack trays, like
Oh, I saw that.
that you would have maybe like on an armrest in the airplane so that you could eat your dinner. Then they just need the TV screen.
Yeah, it's like a little side table that like comes out of the side of the bed. And, yeah.
Anyway, it's just a whole
I
different
know,
world.
It is.
Well, until next time,
Yeah.
we need to probably say like traveling with the Sleep Takeout podcast because we took it out.
We did.
We took it out to Orlando.
New things in 2026.
And we're looking forward to trying out some new stuff.
All right. Until next time, Sleep Nation.
Bye.
Bye.